If you are looking for the best wine aerator, you are in the right place. We have tried to include in-depth information on best wine aerator in our video, which will be enough to fulfill all of your needs. All of them are maintaining their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturer, and a real customer feedback. If you want to buy the best wine aerator, we think this list will be very worthy to you. Now, let's get started with the video. The first position of our list, we have Vineluxe Pro. The elegant Vinelux Pro is a handheld wine aerator that is not only functional in its ability to smooth out harsh tannins, but it's fun to use too. This multi-step aerator starts by receiving the poured wine onto a slightly beveled shower head, which spreads the wine out before it makes its way to step 2, the perforated disc. This disc is littered with tiny holes that the wine passes through on its way to the third step. Finally, it swirls through a small vertical canal and into the wine glass. Each step introduces more air, rounding out especially tannic or tart wines. The small shower spout effect is stunning. The device offers confirmation of aeration both visibly via its translucent body and audibly via the fun whirling and whooshing sounds it makes as the wine rushes through. Not only is this wine aerator fun to watch while in use, but the punchy label and sleek holder make it a great bar accessory too. While our testers were not bothered by the whirling and whooshing, some may prefer a less audible confirmation of aeration. The small shower head is crucial to this puzzle. However, pouring the wine onto what is essentially a flat surface can cause spillage if you are not careful. While a plethora of wines can benefit from aeration, it is important not to use the Vinlux with especially delicate wines as it may flatten the flavor. This aerator is great for intense and robustly tannic wines. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Aervana Essential Electric. The Aervana Essential Electric offers up your choice of wine freshly aerated at the easy touch of a button. It sits nicely in standard wine bottles and has a low profile and elegant form, reducing the chance of knocking it over. The wine is aerated while running through the system, which operates on 6 AA batteries to ensure you've got the power to produce a pleasing, aerated pour straight from the spout. This attachment essentially brings a wine tap to your next get-together. Cleaning requires a rinse bottle filled with water and a quick run through the system to ensure nothing remains inside the unit. And while we love the unique simplicity the electricity provides, we are thrilled to add another gadget to our kitchen that requires batteries. The device does not work unless sealed atop a bottle, but it does its job as advertised, helping maintain the freshness of your wine and providing a simple solution to putting your favorite vintage on tap. We found this one the least likely to drip out of the electric models tested, although a well-placed towel or drip catch coaster is encouraged to keep counters or shelves clean. Check out the Aervana for an easy go-to touch of simplicity. The number 3 position is held by Soireehome and Bottle Aerator. Sometimes simple is best, and it doesn't get much easier than a pour through the Soireehome in Bottle Wine Aerator. Scoring highly across all metrics, this plug-and-play globe-shaped device attaches to your bottle and allows for increased aeration depending on the angle of the pour, all the way to fully inverted. Bonus points for the dishwasher-safe design. We feel this is a clear choice at a fair price point. After use, place it on the display stand and have your new favorite wine tool on the shelf next to your lineup of bottles for the evening. While it can be easier to pour through, our testers found this device provides reduced aeration can also provide more of the tannic taste. A pour with the Soireehome may need more time for a smoother glass. To enhance aeration, it might be worth covering the opening with a thumb and tilting the bottle back and forth to allow it to run from the device back to the bottle a few times. Try this over the sink, though. No assembly and the easiest of cleanup make this one a clear winner. Choose this affordable model as a display piece and something to add quickly to any bottle, even whites at a low angle pour. Next at number 4, we have Ullo Wine Purifier. Not only does the Ullo aerate your wine, but it uses selective sulfite filter technology to purify it too. The liquid glides easily through the disposable sulfite filters and then spirals around the dome-shaped base, introducing air to your wine. We were pleasantly surprised to find that the sulfite filters provide no unwanted change in taste. We tested this out by aerating the same wine with and without the filters for a side-by-side comparison. The swirling of the wine, which takes place in the bulbous base, takes the edge off the tannins, leaving room for fruity and oaky notes to shine brightly. The Ullo is very quiet, so if you prefer to taste, see, smell and feel your wine without having to hear it, too, then this is a great option. This in-glass wine aerator is extremely easy to use. It simply sits on the rim of your desired wine glass. The top half is made of rubber and is tapered to ensure a gentle fit for a wide array of delicate glassware. It is best to pour slowly, but generally speaking, the large size mouth is difficult to spill. Unfortunately, the in-glass aerator is not a great option if you plan to refill used glasses because it comes in contact with the rim. That renders the Ullo a difficult one for large dinner parties or group gatherings. That being said, personal use at small intimate gatherings or for events that require a fresh glass with every pour, the Ullo is a splendid option. The number 5 position is held by MEHMM Aerator. The MEHMM is a simple handheld aerator. It has 2 long tunnels which introduce air to the main tube. The air tunnels are placed directly across each other, creating a whirling effect on the wine. A small removable metal strainer sits in the opening to separate the wine and catch any sediment. This clear device is equally as fun to watch as it is effective. If the visual and audible confirmation isn't enough, the difference in taste and aromatics will be. On that note, if you are looking for a silent aerator, this one is not the one for you. The wishing and whirling of the wine followed by the spattering of bubbles make quite the racket. We didn't mind this during our hands-on testing, but some may be less amused. The MEHMM is also difficult to clean. It cannot be taken apart, and running warm water through it only goes so far. We suggest using a pipe cleaner to ensure that old wine does not affect the taste of your fresh bottles. If you're looking for a budget-friendly, easy-to-use handheld aerator and don't mind scrubbing it clean, then the MEHMM is a great option. The number 6 position is dominated by Zazzle multi-stage decanter. If you have a penchant for taking things apart and experimenting, check out the Zazzle wine aerator. Sometimes it's just fun to take an old go-to wine and see how it changes with new tools. The Zazzle provides multiple layers and styles of aeration to please all the senses. Pouring starts over an umbrella that fans out the wine before it travels through a perforated disc and finally whirls through our friend, the Bernoulli zone. Almost all of these devices employ the Bernoulli effect, where you increase the velocity of a liquid, in our case, wine through a constriction, and various methods of air injection spit out your sweet, delicious vino on the other side. According to the manufacturer, the Zazzle is dishwasher safe. We didn't find disassembling it overly complicated. There are just a few more pieces and some finagling with the rubber seal. We recommend the Zazzle for the gear geek vino lover in your life. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Vinturi Aerator with bass. The Vinturi Aerator is a well-known and popular device. Our testers resoundingly liked how well it worked in enhancing the nose of our selected reds. And the sound emitted from this device during aeration is not insignificant. Vinturi is proud of the noise, as the loud noises imply that the device is introducing more air to the wine through the device's side jets. Simple construction and easy cleaning increase the value and performance of this product. The optional mesh screen insert available on this model, and a few others we tested is nice for catching bits of cork or other sediment. While we appreciate the audible confirmation of aeration that the Vinturi provides, some may prefer a quieter option. It is also worth noting that these handheld devices require extra coordination. The number 8 position is held by Vinvoli Luxury Pourer. The Vinvoli Luxury Pourer checks in with a familiar handheld style, mesh screen, and a tabbed additional cup system. The cup allows extra space for air to enter the Bernoulli effect, but the tabs are somewhat clumsy. After aligning them, however, you're set up for success. The blind taste testers all preferred the pour offered by the Vinvoli over non-aerated wines, and it's the fact that it's comprised of fewer parts means it's easier to clean. It's also priced competitively among other handheld options. Get the tabs wrong or break one, and this could end up less than ideal. Still, when operated correctly, this unit gets the job done. Most of our testers preferred models that allow you to see the aeration process in action, but the black band around the Vinvoli's top blocked our view. Still, this model functions almost as well as our favorite models in terms of enhancing the flavor and aroma of red wines. And since it's priced a touch lower, we think it's a fine choice for folks less entertained with the aesthetics of the device in action. Next at number 9, we have TenTen Labs Pourer. TenTen Labs brings us their spout-style attachment in a 2-pack. While this is an easy and straightforward option, it failed to bring forth flavors and aromas as well as the other simple choices. It also comes apart easily in use. One of our testers lost the rubber bits between the acrylic and almost fell into the bottle. It sits well inside the neck of a bottle but does not do much for flavor. We found that this model functions effectively as a wine pourer first, offering little aeration. Place it in your favorite wine, and you've got a nice, functional device that pours well. Just don't expect a very noticeable enhancement in aroma or taste with this model. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by JIFAR Electric One Touch. Electric models are abundant and should be easy. Our test of the JIFAR 1-touch Aerator confirms some initial button control concerns. For this model, touch the button to start the flow of wine, and then touch it again to turn it off. However, our testers preferred the button on the Aervana, which dispenses wine as you hold the button, allowing a more precise pour. We really like that this unit is charged via USB and comes with assorted accoutrements of an opener, a travel pouch, and a stopper, all of which seem of average quality. Another option could be rigging this atop a bottle of custom-flavored beverages in a wine bottle. Overall, the drips were minimal, and it enhanced the wine's aromas and flavor in our test. On the downside, the JIFAR unit sits tall on the bottle and creates a little extra concern for getting high-sided and toppling over. We did like the light and the window into the device, but didn't find them to affect the overall performance. Overall, we felt the JIFAR was overdesigned and overdone, especially compared to the simple and balanced Aervana electric model. That's all for today. All the product links in the description down below. We upload videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.